Hello, my people. Okay. You are welcome in the community. Yeah. Down to the community member, you also for the program. To know they will not plan, but we still manage to work up. But anything that you do here, we appreciate what you do here for us. So you are welcome in the community. So thank you very much. Thank you.
It was better steady. Sarah? Go ahead. Oh, friends of Fubbi, if you know you are happy to see Fubbi here today, say. I want you shout if you are happy to see Fubbi here today. Oh, say. Put your hands together for our friend, eh?
And we look forward to continuously working with you. Today we are here to launch our sanitation project that will be undertaken by the youth of the communities. And how it all started some 3 weeks back, I was approached by a few young guys from the communities. They came to say, oh, we want you to help us with some employment. And I said, where I work, I don't have the capacity to always to employ everybody. And I don't have the means to do it. But you guys think about what you guys want to do and what you can do within yourself, within the community to help empower yourself instead. Then we'll look at supporting it. So they decided that they wanted to do this door-to-door drainage garbage collection. So we said that's a good idea. So you can talk to the community and see whether they are willing to also support you in that process. And they came back with a feedback. They said they have knocked on a few doors and people were willing to allow them to pick the garbage from the community and at least for a little fee per month, per week. So we said, okay, we'll gather the resources for you. So today we came with about 8 garbage bins that they were mounted at different locations, and also 5 wheelbarrows with some shovels, rakes, cutlasses, just to help them in the process so that we can keep our community clean. So it's a means of helping to have a better community. So I said, let us see how we can do it and let's get the community involved in everything that we do so that they can give it the blessings that they need, so that when we are carrying it out, it will not be a strange thing. So I said, let's look at how a better day that we can set, and we selected today, and that's why we are here. And we were able to meet the chairman also, and he also gave his blessings. And we said, that's good. And let's come and at least have this program so that we can see how we can empower ourselves in the community. And there are more to be done. And as I met with the community leadership, I said, let us identify issues in the communities and let's see how we can work together to solve our problems. The more we do it together, the better it is for us. As we always say, if it is for us, it has to be by us. If our communities will get better, we are the ones that are going to make it better, the community people. If the country is to get better, the citizens of Liberia also have to make the country a better place. So let us see how we can support each other in making sure that we have a better community and a better society. So those are the materials. We officially turn it over after the brief indoor ceremony, so that at least we can have the blessings of the community fully, and we can go ahead to keep our community explain, and let's see how we can also work together in other avenues to make sure we have a better society. Thank you.
And the other council, I take this time to give you and your friends this afternoon because it caught us by surprise. But now we're standing for us, we who live the Bani Kota and the Keria, it is no surprise to us. Because annually, we are faced by flood. And as we begin the work, we know what you can do. So this donation in the town, it is no surprise. So we want to take this time to thank you again and your friends on behalf of the other council. Many thanks to you. Thank you.
Thank you to this young man who have the heart to help the community where he lives. Fubbi came to us. He did not come to fool us, but he showed his love. And we, as friends, mothers, sisters, brothers, and neighbors, know what he continued to do. On behalf of us, we say thank you very much for your continuous support to our community. We are very happy to work with you, and we promise to work with you. I should have been here a long time, but I was kind of teaching sign language to other people, and I forgot. So while coming, my deaf students said, well, we want to go with you to see this Harris man. So that's why you see them here. And this work, for them to say yes, you've been good to them. You care for the disabled people. You are one of those in the past campaign time. You really show love to them. So we are all here to say thank you. And we promise that anytime we think of anything, maybe it's not of necessity or of necessity, we'll call you again. We'll come to you. Thank you for your support. May God bless you.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this special time this afternoon to extend our thanks as a youth of this community to Honorable Henry for his kind gesture. We believe strongly that Mr. Henry, this is not his first time. For the past times, Mr. Henry has been there for us. In times of trouble, in times of happiness, he is always there with us. So coming at this time, to also identify with us in the direction to see how best our sanitation process in the community can be effective. It's not a surprise. We know that Mr. Fubbi and Mr. Henry is hardest stone when it comes to humanitarian, aspect. So on behalf of the youth, we say thank you so much for what you have done for us. We believe that this community, a lot of people, get a notion about our community. That Wroto town, is situated on a government land. So, for that reason, people don't want to, look at this community to be, a community among other communities in this district. But we are here to let the people know that we are physically strong. We are, very much important in the society. We can do anything that other community able to do. So when it comes to our sanitation, we want to promise you, Mr. Henry, that this material will be used for the eternal purpose. We promise you strongly that this material that you have given us today, the community dwellers, going to maintain them, going to take care of them, going to use these tools to see how best the community can be clean and be safe from diarrhea and other sicknesses. Thank you ever so much.
Let me say thanks and appreciation to our elders, our mothers, our brothers, and our sisters. This is the opportunity given me to express how much love. A thank you to the citizens of Wroto Town, especially our ever-potent town chief and our community youth chairman and president of Prince Omumu, to my mother, who have always been with me. We started this struggle for a time. Way back, we started doing the Ebola crisis. We wrote her, telling her about the sanitation team. It been a year, but it was done by strangers, single solid waste. But since 2 years ago, 3 years, the process died down. And we've been experiencing a whole lot of flies, a whole lot of decks, poor sanitation. So I thought it wise, as a wise man, as a wise man in the community, I said we can't sit and allow our people suffer from things we ourselves can handle. We don't need to call experts from Ghana or Nigeria. So I put pen to paper with my guys. But first, let me say thank you to William Walker, Daniel and Emmanuel Thomas. These guys have been instrumental. We all did it together. But they put me here today to speak on behalf of the group. We are going to do a door-to-door collection on waste. We will be doing it on a weekly basis, Wednesday and Saturday. My team and I will go around collect dirt to keep our environment clean and to keep the community good. We pick up the dirt 2 times every week, and the maximum or the minimum will be $50 Liberian. Because we know how Ebola carried us back, even to the country economy. We've been back. So we take this time to empower ourselves. With the youth. It is a challenge to all other communities. You can do so. You can clean your community yourself. Good health or bring a better environment. Clean community, clean environment. So let me say thank you to our sponsor. He's the chief sponsor who made this a success. He made this day a success. And we went to him. He did what he could do in the best interest of the community. Honorable, let me say thank you for bringing us left. Because those who bring sanitation, they bring left. Good health, good left expense, long left expense. For years to go, we not experience no diet anymore. With my trained guys, because we've been trained, we went to a lot of training for sanitation. Yes. And I can assure you, Wroto Town will set the history one more. We'll be on the map for sanitation. So ladies and gentlemen, yes. I hope you buy the idea and subscribe with us. Thank you everyone.
So on behalf of the Friends of Fubbi, we want to turn the project first over to the chairman, and he will then turn it over to the team to do the work, and we hope that the community will support it to the best of our ability so that we can clear the dirt from the community and have better environment, so that when we talk about outbreak of diseases, we will have limited risks because we have a clean environment. So, Honorable Chairman, this is symbolically the drum, one of the drums, the volcano drums. We have 5 wheelbarrows. So, we turn it over and we hope that we will give it over to probably the town chief, then turn it over to the young guys. So for the blessing.
Thank you very much. so kò sí abẹ́.
The English writer says words are inadequate to express the good name of a personality or someone. The incoming writer, Fubbi Henry, we want to extend our kind gesture and appreciate you for what you have done for us, the rural community, to be specific. We've been looking around for this drum or someone to store our diet, and to keep the community clean, to give a good face life for the community. And you have come into the picture at this time to make the day a unique day by donating these drums and these sanitation drums with a wheelbarrow and other things. We want to say, may God bless you. Besides, let me just buttress the other effort, what we've been doing here before this drum arrived, before you presented the drum to us. Well, we used to have the big, the MCC bucket here, okay. Certain time came, they took it away. So the other being applying effort. So in the subsequent days, we'll bring the big drum back. They promised to give us 2. MCC promised to give us 2 drums. So in the subsequent time, you will see it to buttress this. At least, but again, we want to say thank you very much. God bless you. Honorable Youth Chairman, we want to say thank you for your effort. Thank you for your kind gesture. Thank you for taking care of us. We are absent, we are here working along with you. And we want to say thank you to you all in Jesus' name.
Amen.
And we are just witness a major donation that meet the needs or plight of the people of this district. And on the other hand, you have a media-related institution that have the eyes to see things that unfold in our country, has come also to applaud the donor of these materials. Before I read the inscription embossed with this certificate in my possession, I would like to admit that it amazes my institution when we enter the offices on hearings, when we see an array of embodiment, certification of appreciation for his hard work, for his input he has been making in this district. That shows that indeed that he might be the torchbearer of this district. Once a French instructor called Thomas Aquinas, he once said that politics is a noble quest for social order and justice. At the worst, it can be a selfish quest for power, glory, and that of riches. Today, we are witnessing a noble quest, a quest where materials are being presented to clean the debris and litters, that is the dirt, that is everywhere in this community. It is a noble quest because your health matter, your hygiene, a healthy people make a healthy community. That's why these things are being donated today. More to that, our institution has an inkling, that is an idea, an insight, that some road shifted project supposed to be instituted very soon, that is in the not too distant future, that will cover the entire district in its entirety. And so this occasion is not a spray-sinking spectacle. We are not come to play to the gallery. The writings are on the wall. And so we are jollified I'm imbued with ecstasy. I'm highly elated to present this certificate of honor to Fubbi F. Herring, a District 9 Personality of the Year 2015, given on this 31st day of January AD 2016. Mr. Herring, you duly merit this accolade. Institutions being necessary and not expedient to present to you this afternoon. Thank you ever so much. And what we do yet, as customarily, we just swing the pendulum over to the honoree for his impression as he relates to what just unfold the media.
Okay, so what a coincidence, but anyway, wow, since we're already in Wroto Town, I dedicate this to the people of Wroto Town. And let's keep working together and let's keep improving our communities. As we say, if it is for us, it has to be by us. If our community will be better, only the people of this community will make it better. So I always love to keep stressing this statement. If it is for us, it has to be by us. Nobody will change our communities if we are not willing to change it. So let us put our hands together, young, old, male, female. Let us hold together to make sure we have a better environment. So thanks for the recognition. And I saw your letter the last time, and we just coincided with our program now. And we appreciate it. And the only thing that this will do, we encourage us to keep doing more so that we can keep touching lives. And I'll give this quote that if you cannot use your current position in life to touch the life of other people positively, then life is not worth living. So whatever you do, whatever position you have, even if you're a wheelbarrow boy, even if you're a marketer, even if you're a sweeper, even if you're a car loader, use that position to touch the life of others positively. You don't need $1 million to do it. You don't need all in the world to do it. But by just offering somebody a bottle of water when they are thirsty, that's using your current position to touch somebody positively. By holding somebody's hands to cross the street when they're not able to cross it, that's also using your current position to touch somebody positively. So let us look around and see how we can be there for each other. I will give the last story. I love telling stories. There were two sets of heaven. Let's say hell, two sets of hells. One for the white people and one for the black. So there was a tour taking during the good times, and they saw that the people in the white heaven were all fat and healthy. And those in the white heaven were all fat and healthy, and those in the black were all lean. So they asked them, but what happened? So they said, let's wait for lunchtime and see what's happening. So lunchtime, they visited the white heaven, and they saw that they had these long spoons. Let's say first they visited the black. They had the long spoons, and they put the food in the middle of the table and gave everybody one spoon to eat, and you cannot bend the spoon to your mouth. But all the black guys were fighting to feed themselves, so they kept wasting the food until after their lunch hour, so nobody was eating. So when they went to the warehouse, lunchtime, the same set of spoons, the same table, the same design. But what the guys did, the men from this side fed the other men on the other side, the men from that side fed the other men on this side. So nobody was trying to feed themselves, but at least let me feed you so you can feed me. So they kept doing that way, so it means that let's be there for each other. But the more we are there for each other, the better it is, and we can change our lives and we can help everybody. So we shouldn't try to bring people down, but let's lift people up. So thank you, and let's have a good February because we're already not close January, and let's look at how we can make 2016 a better year for everybody. Thank you.